ज़मीनो ज़मां तुम्हारे लिए, मकीनो मकान तुम्हारे लिए.
Imam Abu Hanifa Radi Allahu Anhu is that personality who was a sea of knowledge. He was a sea, vast sea of knowledge. And yet he was such a great Imam. He was such a great Imam that even Imam Shafi'i radiallahu anhu, when he would go to the Mazar Anwar of Imam Abu Hanifa radiallahu anhu, he would act in accordance with the manner of Imam Abu Hanifa out of respect. Imam Abu Hanifa radiallahu anhu was that personality that we know he is the Imam of fiqh. When you speak about the four Imams, you must understand, a lot of people have a misunderstanding. The four Imams differed in law. They differed on the basis of law based on certain different narrations. But none of them differed in aqaid. The Imams did not differ in aqaid and iman issues. When it came to aqidah, everybody's aqidah is the same. Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. But when it came to laws, they had differences based on their knowledge and their wisdom and the narrations that they followed. But amongst all of them, the biggest maqam was given to Hazrat Sayyidina Nu'man ibn Thabit radiallahu anhu, which is the name of Imam Azam Abu Hanifa radiallahu anhu. But being such a great Imam, Imam Abu Hanifa radiallahu anhu had to go through many hardships, many difficulties. The great scholars of Islam have said, what can be said about that personality? Leave alone his knowledge and his wisdom and his acumen and his intelligence. That's very deep. From his behavior, his character, Imam Abu Hanifa was a very soft person. He was a very gentle person. And he did whatever he did for the pleasure of Allah. For the pleasure of Allah and His Rasul, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. And the great scholars have said this is that personality that in front of whom thousands of gold coins had been kept, so that he may do what the government of that time said. Thousands of coins. But Imam Abu Hanifa radiallahu anhu, leave alone taking from it, he did not even raise his brow towards it. He didn't even pick up his head and look towards it. And if you go back in history, you will find that he was lashed. He was beaten because he did not want to agree with what they said. He did what was in accordance with the command of Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he did not allow his nafs to overwhelm him. So Imam Abu Hanifa radiallahu anhu, alhamdulillah, is a very, very great Imam of his time. Very, very blessed personality. And the scholars have said that Abu Hanifa is that person that if he would prefer that his body be cut into pieces and his limbs be separated, but he would not allow himself to act in a manner that will displease Allah. He will not act in a manner that will allow him to displease Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And with all this, being such a big Imam, being such a great Imam, Imam Hanifa radiallahu anhu being such a dynamic personality, being such a Mubarak personality, but with all that, the beauty was that Imam Abu Hanifa radiallahu anhu remained humble.
Allah, Allah, Allahu ma li rabbun illahu.